Okay, the horse competition here in Low at the Fair this year, there are 12 obstacles. Number one is the gate, where they ride up to and in, seated in the saddle, open the gate. It's like a wire gate. You just open the gate, hold it in whatever way you can, either hand, ride through it without dropping the gate, hook it back to the post, and without having to dismount. That would be a perfect score, up to 10 points. Each obstacle has 0 to 10. If you refuse an obstacle, it's 0. No one's had to refuse one yet. Second is to pick up the saddlebags that's hooked to the post there at the gate. Those are filled with beer cans and BBs to make noise. You take the saddlebags over your saddle horn up and around the blue barrel right here in front of the contestants. Take the saddlebags back to the post and rehang them. From there, obstacle number 3 is the branding post. Right up to the rail, dismount, anchor your horse if needed, or just head him to stand. Retrieve the branding iron from the bucket of chalk. Brand the horse with a legible heart that the judges can see. Once it's branded, put the bucket or the brand back in, remount, do the clover leaf into the center and then out to each of the 4 clover leaves on a left and a right lead of the horse's feet as you go through it. Number 4 is the balloon noodle chute over there, and that's been one of the funnest things to watch horses do. Going through that on a maintained, straight, steady lope without stopping, stalling, jumping, or having to dismount. You can dismount on any of these. If you lead it through, it's just less points than if you do it on a steady, controlled lope. Following the balloons and the chute there, you go over 3 barrels. Jumping in the center on a continuous slow lope is best points. After the 3 barrels, we go up to what we call the water trap, which is the tarp laying on loose rocks and a wooden bridge on it. It's very spooky in sound and movement to a horse. You cross that. you go into the deadfall. The idea with deadfall is to step through it without kicking it or moving it. The horse's feet each planted into the places without interfering with the deadfall. Then we come to the two parallel poles there. That's to turn and back the horse all the way through it without stepping outside or moving the poles. So you back all the way through. Then the poles is linear this way. It's just called a side step, a side where you just step side. The horse goes sideways along that rail, then into the box with 3 spins left, 3 spins right, not kicking the poles or the horse refusing to do it. The only thing that disqualifies you from this whole points here is if you get bucked off. If you make an unintended dismount, you have no control over. We had one. It happens, and especially a lot of these are trainer horses. But that's the size of it, and we don't judge on time unless we're trying to break a tie in points of all the obstacles. So time is only a tiebreaker. So control of the horse and getting the horse to talk to you and continuously is what you want.
Then the last is go to the trailer.
Oh, and yeah, and then the last, you go from the spin box into the trailer. You ready? Into the trailer and dismount, and the horse stays in, and you close the gate once it's clanged the points in.
Excellent.